to the coolest coast. I'm Tina Prigge, and today we are at Holy Family Convent, the Motherhouse of the Franciscan Sisters of Christian Charity here in Manitowoc County. The sisters are celebrating their 150th anniversary here in the city of Manitowoc. As a matter of fact, they were established before the city of Manitowoc was established as a city. So we're going to learn more about the Motherhouse, about the sisters and their mission and their history and what it means to the city of Manitowoc. Thanks for watching The Coolest Coast.
My name is Sister Carita Strodeff, and I'm the archivist for the Franciscan Sisters of Christian Charity in Manitowoc, Wisconsin.
I'm Sister Natalie Benversi. I'm the community director for the Franciscan Sisters of Christian Charity, and I have been a member of the community professed 50 years this year.
Our Franciscan Sisters of Christian Charity were founded 150 years ago, so we are celebrating a special anniversary this year. Wisconsin was made a state in 1848. In about 1854, a Father Oswald came from Germany with a group of 103 members of his commune group. They came from Germany because they wanted to practice their religion in a much more free way, and so he brought them over to Wisconsin, where this area was just being founded. Joseph Fessler came with them, and he wanted to be a priest. He was ordained in 1865, and then his first mission was in 1865 at Clark's Mills, St. Mary's Church. Well, when he got there, he discovered that there wasn't much of anything, and he needed a teacher desperately for the children. He met Teresa Gromlich and asked her if she would come and teach for him, and she left June 5th and moved to Clark's Mills. And that was the beginning, very early beginning of our community.
And then shortly after that, there was a group from Dayton, Ohio, who were coming through to go to Minnesota with Father Albrecht. And of those 15 women that were going with him to establish a new community there, 3 stayed behind, went with Teresa Gromlich, and eventually that was the founding of our community. And from Clark's Mills, they went to St. Boniface in Manitowoc. That was where the sisters professed their first vows, November 9th, 1869.
We claim 5 people as our foundresses. So on November 9th, 1869, they were received, the 5 of them, into the community, founding the Franciscan Sisters of Christian Charity.
Mother Odelia, or Sister Odelia, was the leader of the community. And as she was walking to St. Nazianz one day, she walked past the area now that we know as 151 or Calumet Avenue by Silver Lake. And she thought that this would be a beautiful setting for a mother house, a convent.
We put in what we call our cornerstone in 1873. We recently replaced that cornerstone as the numbers were fading on it, but we also found the memory box in the bottom of it, which became very precious to us. So 1874, they moved out here, about 25 sisters at that time. They continued teaching at St. Boniface, a few of them. In 1875, things radically changed here. The Kulturkampf was going on in Germany, and there was a group of Sisters of the Poor of St. Francis who were being told they either had to give up their community or they could no longer teach. They decided to move to America. The 27 remaining sisters all moved over to this country and joined our community. It was a difficult time for both groups because of the English-German, the richness of the German sisters, and the poverty that we were experiencing over here. In 1881, that changed. There was a fire one night and it burned the 2 wings of the convent down. So they rebuilt. It was a change time for us that we all were on the same level. We were all poor at this time, and we all gathered together and became very unified at that time.
And presently we have 217 sisters, and we continue to live the charism of our community: simplicity, built on faith in a loving God, joyful acceptance of poverty, love for the church, and selfless dedication to others. And this service to others was not only education, but also health care. The community did establish their first hospital at St. Mary's in Manitowoc in 1881, and it was open for about 10 years, and it became too confined in that area, too small, and so it closed after 10 years. The city of Manitowoc, because it was a seaport city, they needed a hospital. They asked the sisters again, and we did build Holy Family Hospital.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Coolest Coast, where we've learned a unique part of Manitowoc's deep and rich history. It's just one more thing that makes the coolest coast the coolest coast. Thanks so much for watching. Merry Christmas to everyone. We'll see you next time on The Coolest Coast.
And we also promise our prayers to all those who view this and those who are in this area and throughout the world.
Come visit.
Yes, Merry Christmas.